few days from now, I'll be going to Haiti. As we watch the horror of what is going on there, I could not help but become angered by even with the bodies of children being stacked on television, and even with people grasping for their lives under rubble, that some of the reactionary forces that remain in this world had the audacity to try and distort the people of Haiti even at that time. There's a man in America who is theologically senile named Rev Pat Robertson, who had the audacity to say that Haiti had brought this on themselves because they had made a deal with the devil when they defeated the French 200 years ago. Now, the reason that I raise that is because that kind of blatant madness is representative of many that feel that we do not have the right to be free. Before you get to why I think it's important for blacks to engage the system here, why I think it's important what we're doing with President Obama in America, you've got to deal with the premise of whether you agree with human rights and human equality for everyone. If you start from the premise that there's some devil agreement for slaves to become free, then it doesn't take much for you to, from that premise, come to the conclusion that people shouldn't have health care, or that people shouldn't have an economy that is not tilted toward just the rich, or that people should be culturally imitating you because you think you're superior. All of that emanates from a sick theology that thinks that God is on the side of those that think they're supreme, rather than right is that everyone be free. What you're looking at in Haiti is a result of those many nations, including administrations in the US, that engaged in an economic policy that made Haiti impoverished. So when you keep hearing them say it's the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere, that is not a condition that they got naturally. This was imposed on them because they were the first nation that openly and successfully rebelled against slavery. When Toussaint L'Ouverture and the Haitians stood up with their dignity and chased the French forces and Napoleon out of Haiti, it was imitated by others in the Americas and even inspired the slaves in the United States. It broke the French to the point where it had to sell Louisiana to the United States. And it became the basis of a policy of punishment by many countries toward Haiti ever since. Many who supported and subsidized some of the most archaic dictatorships that were partners with some of the reactionary forces in America and Europe, that propped them up and allowed them to engage in corruption as long as they were their partners in some neo-colonial phase. Now you're acting as though something was wrong with the Haitians' infrastructure when they never were given the ability to develop their own economy and develop their infrastructure in the first place. Let's not act like we are giving charity. And let's not act like it's just such a shame these people can't help themselves. These people in a quest for freedom did what was right 200 years ago. And we need to do what's right today.